On this channel, I try to make the most comprehensive reviews possible, but I understand you might be interested by some other parts specifically, so don't hesitate to use the chapter line, it's made for you. If you enjoy watching this video, please smash the like button, consider subscribing, it makes a lot of difference for me and it helps the growth of this channel. And now, let's get started. Once you feedback, you never go back. I recorded this video when the summer is officially starting in Latvia, and maybe it will be broadcasted in the middle of the summer, and you are completely cooking, you are burning, you don't know what to do. And it turns out this is a real, concrete, pragmatic channel. This is real sound reviews. No, today it's once you feedback, you never go back. And we are going to make drones using a fan. Not you, I would like to use you, but this. Jokes apart. Today I want to emphasize on the pedals. We have a digital delay, pitch shift, an overdrive if you need it. But the main thing to be able to get the best out of this technique is to focus on the guitar itself. Yeah. So we have 3 end goals, 2 to be fair, to understand what is going on here. And what could have been interesting is to use an offset like the Jaguar or the Jazzmaster. You will understand why in a couple of minutes, but I sticked with this very nice 90s Strat because many of you would like to make this kind of drone with a Strat, and the delay will help emphasize, but you can do without a delay, it depends. You can make loops inside of it. So this is a very cheap model. This is nothing fancy, the kind of thing you can find on eBay. Don't take necessarily the big model. Take this one with batteries here, and it will be enough. So let's put some volume. Okay. And we are on the bridge. And here you can see the first problem appearing. This is like some kind of mini chainsaw, or I don't know, this is like this. You can take advantage of this noise that is produced by a simple thing, which is the rotating wheel produce a magnetic field, and as you know, the pickups are magnets producing electricity with the wire around. So the main thing if you want to produce a sound using this technique is the place on the guitar where you are going to hit the strings might be very different from the pickup you are activating. So for this, we are activating the neck pickup. And as always, when you are afraid not to control or not to storm the gate in a total chaos or with a huge strike of volume, you want to control your volume and you have to make tests and to experiment. That's the whole thing about this review. So you can see here, at max volume, we start to have this unpleasant noise, and I'm around 7, 6-ish, and here we go. So here you have an interesting thing. You have to find some kind of threshold where you don't push too hard on the strings, because it will eventually make the fans stop if you go too far. That's the first thing. So let's hear the sound for good. Here I am on the D strings. But what I want to show you is, for example, how different it is from an ebow, let's say. The ebow has a resonant sound and the notes are more inside the continuity. This is not the same sound. This is not the same sound. In French, there is this instrument that we call vielle à roue. I will find the name in English and I will put it in post-production. So let's put a little bit of delay. I want it to be not in infinity. This is a DD6 and I am for the feedback around 2 o'clock, right? And let's go. So depending on where you are going to provoke different harmonics. You can also try on the bridge itself. No. You can filter with the tone as always in this kind of recipe. With a tremolo. So let's focus on the E string on the high hand. Let's try to play. I add some feedback. Some notes. Of course it will be quite difficult on the center because the radius of the neck is curved, but let's try on the D string. It's doable. Pitch shift. Volume of the amp as a master volume, but you see we reach this beautiful drone. Imagine if you start to put overdrive on this. This is gonna be huge. So you see, you can reach very interesting sound. But before I forget, there is indeed a technique that comes with this one. Let's get some feedback again. Indeed, you can use the head part on the head, and if you have a Jazzmaster or a Jag, or even on a Mustang, on some Gibson with the Tune-o-matic bridge, you can try as well. I would put some overdrive. Let's try it with overdrive. We also have very beautiful sounds here. And as the tension of the string in that part of the guitar is really high, you will reach this threshold of the fan. The fan will reach this threshold where it is stopped really earlier than on the usual part, like I showed at the beginning of the video. So this is a nice way to use the inconveniences of the summer. And let me know in the comments what you think about this way of creating drones. I'm not the first one, won't be the last. This is something that is known, but I thought it would be a nice and funny reminder. As always, a huge thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content, smash the like button, subscribe. It makes a lot of difference for me and for the growth of this channel. And I will see you here very soon.